guys, and welcome to another crazy Apex Legends build project. This time we have the Wattson Energy Reader of a Wattson Heirloom, with a bit of a twist in that you can actually play Apex on it. Yes, for the most part this is a PS5 controller with some extra bits. We have a HDMI screen, not to be confused with a HD screen. It is not HD in the slightest, which makes it even more fun when trying to play. But it is HDMI, which means we can plug it into a PS5 and play. We have two speakers underneath, which are equally as bad as the screen, just adding to the whole experience. And then one of the hardest mechanisms I've ever had to design, I guess. I mean, I couldn't really build the Wattson Heirloom without the whole moving, flashy lightning rod bits at the front, right? Well, there are 18 gears packed into this tiny mechanism in the front, if you can believe this. Not to mention the independent LEDs wired through it too. I won't go into more detail about this part here, but if people are interested, then keep an eye out on my channel, because I do have a ton of footage of not only the build but the design process too, which I intend to make videos of. Now, I do have to say that it is crazy that this project was even possible. There's so many things that could have just stopped it dead in its tracks. Like this whole front panel, for example, it is just the main board of a PS5 controller. It's roughly the same size and all the buttons are in the right place. And that's the thing I first noticed, which gave me this whole idea in the first place, that it kind of looks like a PS5 controller. Of course we're missing the D-pad and action buttons, but that bit was okay because they're from a separate board, so it connects to the main board. That allowed me to create a completely custom button panel, and it just so happens that the Heirloom has 8 buttons on top I could use for those. They are not the most convenient buttons in the world to try and press, but convenience was not really the goal here. On the inside we have trigger buttons, conveniently placed where the Wattson Heirloom trigger should be. Again, completely lucky that this was possible. The trigger modules from a PS5 controller are separate modules that connect by a ribbon cable. All I had to do was find a similar longer ribbon cable and we were good to go. I didn't actually have to destroy or modify a PS5 controller in any way to achieve this. I could actually take the whole thing apart and put it back together as a regular PS5 controller. But please don't make me do that. I quite like the Wattson Heirloom. Anyway, I was able to use every single button that exists on the Wattson Heirloom and map it to a real button on the PS5 controller. There are a few exceptions to this though. I mean, the eagle-eyed upon you might have noticed the share button is something that doesn't exist on the Wattson Heirloom design, and it is quite an important button that I couldn't move. We are also missing the mute button and the reset button, but hopefully those ones aren't as important. So I think that will do it for this video. My current intention is to try and play a few games a week and get some good videos I can upload of gameplay on the Heirloom. I'm not the best at Apex even when I have my my proper TV and my PS5 controller, real PS5 controller, and my headphones. I'm still not dropping 4K 20 kill bombs. Even in my whole 5 years I've not come even remotely close to those, so don't expect them here either. Like I said, I also have a ton of footage of the build and design process which I intend to make videos of. So if you are interested in either watching me play very bad Apex or watching me design and build this thing, then please do like and subscribe, and I will see you later.